Josh Shiesty is back with another one.
In the NBA to think you hood, to think you gangster, because you roll with these type of people, bro. You putting yourself in harm's way when you don't have to.
So not too long after the alleged rumored incident with the employee at the finish line happened with Ja Morant and 9 of his other friends, yesterday Ja Morant was seen on Instagram Live showing what looked like a small gun. And I'm not too sure if he's still in Tennessee, because Tennessee you could legally carry a firearm. But at the same time, at this point, we don't know if Ja Morant is either trolling and understands what people are saying and all the jokes that are happening around his name, or he's just involved with the wrong group of people. And we've seen this before with Allen Iverson, to a level where there wasn't as much social media. So you couldn't really see what Allen Iverson was doing, but there's a lot of stories that came out in regards to Allen Iverson that people were talking about and saying that Allen Iverson was really a madman. Like he would go play a game after being hungover, after partying for 2-3 days, after doing God knows what, but at that time there was no social media, so you did not know what Allen Iverson was doing. But the difference is Allen Iverson grew up around this environment. He's been around this environment. And you could see somebody like Allen Iverson make some of those mistakes. And as somebody like Ja Morant, you could go into it understanding that you have a $200 million contract and you are the number one savior of everybody around you. And it would be stupid for you to go around and ruin an opportunity like you have in front of you for being a franchise player where people work their whole life to get to, and at this point you're ready to lose it just to become a hood legend. You do not want to be a hood, because there's a lot of hood legends. Trust me, I myself come from the hood and I've seen people that are hood legends. There could be a guy who used to average 32, 35 points per game in high school, but right now he is sniffing crack on the side of the road. And also another one who was the biggest drug dealer of all of the city, but at this point, he is doing a 30-year bid. So this is not what you want, you know what I mean? When you see a person like Ja Morant, like you don't want to get put in a point where you're fighting for your life and there's guys around you that are not doing what they need to do. So either Team Morant or somebody around him needs to really tell him, like, listen, you could have fun, that's one thing, but you got to be very, very careful of who you have around you. Because I'm not saying Ja Morant's the one who's going to be doing anything, but if you're around the wrong people, it is very, very easy for somebody to snap out and do something, and for you to either be the driver, the one there, and somehow some kind of charge goes back on your name. And that is not what you want when you're somebody who's in a position like Ja Morant to become a billionaire in the NBA. Crazy.